Instead of talking about Poke, which was my intended video, let me tell you about our second trip we took to Seattle. So let's call this Seattle Part 2. With this being the second time traveling with baby, we were a little bit more confident that we can handle the road trip. So confident, in fact, that instead of scouring the internet for a good hotel, we used Hotwire. I still found a decent deal on a 4-star hotel, but the place was interesting to say the least. Anyway, we drove down in less than 7 hours this time and stayed with our family friends. They were gracious enough to host us for a couple of days while we were in town. The day we drove down, we didn't do a lot. There was a lot of catching up to do, and we were tired. Of course, it was a little difficult for baby to adjust to a new environment, so he was a little fussy at night, but he still managed to get 8 hours of sleep. Now the next day was busy. We went to a park to check out a view, hired a babysitter, ate some poke, had the baby sit in his first high chair. Aww. Took the baby out of the high chair and put him back into his stroller because he's too small, and enjoyed some good company. We then headed out to the Pacific Science Center, where we looked at this thing, and this, got some exercise, tested our coordination, smelled something, and our babysitter taught baby the importance of nutrition.
Soda is 140 calories.
We then crossed streams, got sneezed on, met Sebastian, bugged this guy, and continually pressed this button. Of course, we also took some pictures by the Space Needle. After all that, we were hungry, so we ate some Hawaiian food, had a lava cake and milkshake for dessert, all while trying to keep this guy occupied. We left right after. Let's just say the milkshake was rich in lactose. Now we begin the next day at brunch. This is the place that I mentioned in my last vlog that served green curry French toast. It wasn't available again. Oh well, the grid's more than made up for it. So we stuffed ourselves, saw what internet trolls looked like, picked up dessert, and then went to a cafe that was in a radio station.
I don't know if you notice or can hear me, but we're at, what's this place called? We're at KEXP radio station.
At this point, we had to get some rest, especially baby. He doesn't nap very well when he's consistently in different environments. So we checked into our hotel, and that's when I realized that maybe I should have looked at family-friendly hotels like last time.
I want you guys to see this. Can you see the wallpaper? Look at this. Look at this.
It was still a really nice hotel, but if I stayed here again, it would just be as a couple. Our room was smaller than last time, and there really wasn't a view, but those don't really matter. What stood out was the walls were paper thin. This is important when baby gets really fussy at night, which she was, that night. I felt horrible for our neighbors. We had a quick rest and went back out for dinner, where this guy served us delightful poke. Thanks, Aiden. As if we weren't already stuffed, we had some ice cream for dessert. After, we went back to the hotel, stared at some artwork, and then went to sleep. On our last full day, we had to spend the day at Pike Place to get more Seattle-type pictures of baby. But first we got some brunch while baby was sleeping. Or so we thought. Then we battled the crowd, took pictures, got yogurt, stood in line for chowder, got free ponchos, had our chowder, and drank some ginger beer to help digest everything. As you saw, the crowds were crazy, which made it difficult to move around, especially with a stroller. So we moved on to dinner. But first we had to get a pre-dinner snack. We had some fried chicken for dinner, went back to the hotel, and embraced our food coma. On our last day, we were feeling for some biscuits. Just look at that. The short trip was a nice break from reality, but we had to start heading home.
Oh, so close. Yes! Good job!